right, Jim. Well, our next question, we had a few people send this in this morning. Apparently, Seth Rollins, trying to see what exactly this is. Seth Rollins issued an apology for a fan interaction gone wrong.
Uh-oh.
Have you heard anything about this?
I don't know who threw the first blow if the fan interaction went wrong.
Well, here is a note posted by Seth Rollins on his Instagram page. Hello, fine folks. I love interacting with my fans. You guys are the best. Your continued support of me and the Black and Brave Wrestling Enterprise is what keeps our collective heart beating strong. What is that? What's the Black and Brave?
I think he has a wrestling school, apparently, in Iowa. He's from Iowa, right? Is it Iowa?
I think so.
I think so. It's in the Midwest out there. Somewhere near the Surf Ballroom in Clear Lake.
Today, a couple of young cats saw my wife and me training in the back
what? Back up. Wait, what?
I'm reading it verbatim. Let me go back to what Seth Scat Rollins has to say here.
Scatman Rollins.
Today, a couple of young cats saw my wife and me. I can't even say it now.
A couple of young cats came in and skidabebop.
Hey, Daddy-O.
Hey, Daddy-O, 23 skidoo.
Today, a couple of young cats.
Oh, you cats and kittens out there. He's going to be a DJ today, playing mountains of sounds and stacks of wax, all designed with you in mind. Here's one's guaranteed to blow your mind from 1962, that golden year.
Today, a couple of young cats saw my wife and me training in the back of the Brick and Mortar and stopped by to say hello.
In the back of the Brick and Mortar. So he's working for RockAuto.com's competitors?
Unfortunately, I was right in the middle of a long workout. That's long with several O's in the middle of it. I was very harsh and abrupt in my candor. For that, I apologize. There's no excuse for that. If either you folks who I was short with today are reading this, please come back another time. I'd love to apologize in person. That open invite is all-inclusive, too. Feel free to pop by the school. If I happen to be here, please just be conscious of what's going on around you.
Wait a minute, he's encouraging pop-ins?
Don't be deterred if I'm teaching a class or deep in the sweat game. It may take a few minutes, but I promise I'm down to take a pic or have a quick chat. In closing, thank you again to all of you who have had our backs over the years. Here's to many more. Our door is always open during business hours, so come on by.
Who did he piss off? The chairman of the local welcome wagon?
The mayor.
The mayor came in. He's like, fuck you, Mayor Linseed. Okay, so I gather from this that he's working out and a couple of fans came up to him and he blew him off and told him to fuck off. But here's the thing. Why is he apologizing to the world on Twitter for an incident that nobody would have known about had it not been for him telling them about it?
None of what we've been sent has anything before this, but we don't know what happened before this. If fans did go on Twitter and say, hey, this guy went up to him and his wife and he's a dick, we don't know what they said.
Well, at least that's better than her being a dick. Somebody's got to have the dick in the family.
Did you ever see Heavy Metal Parking Lot? The Jeff Krulik film?
I did not.
Oh, you have to see it. It's a brilliant 20-minute look at society. And in it, it's
society doesn't take longer than 20 minutes to look at these days. I'll agree with you there.
I believe it's 1986, and they interview the people in the parking lot of the Judas Priest concert. And one of the guys just goes, and Madonna, she's a dick. And that line has always stayed with me. But anyway, we're back to Seth Rollins and his wife. We don't know what happened.
We don't know what happened, but it was nice of him to tell those two cats to come over and groove with him and his wife when they're not in the sweat game and they're just idly chilling and Netflixing or whatever the kids say these days. Seth is not a rude person, but anybody, if you're having a workout or you're mad in the airport and somebody comes up, hey, can you fucking tell me your entire life story? Fuck you. No, I can't. I'm busy. Fuck off.
See, that's what I'm thinking too. And I think there's nothing wrong with saying to people, hey, respect my boundaries. I'm doing something. Mind your own fucking business. Do you think he reacted differently because it is his shop, his brick and mortar? Brick and mortar.
Brick and Morton?
Brick and Morton.
Ricky Morton and Brick and Morton. They were a great tag team.
Brickhouse Brown and Ricky Morton. Brick and Morton.
I don't know what the interaction was, so I can't speculate. He's a nice guy. Wouldn't usually be rude to his fans in my experience. I haven't seen him in a number of years, but at the same time, people can be, rude when they come up to you when you're doing something, when you're eating or when you're working out and they want, okay, can you sign these 7 pictures? Or I'm going to call my brother-in-law. Could you just talk to him on the phone for a minute? Sometimes.
Do people hit you with that a lot?
Oh, yeah. At Comic Cons, when I'm in a booth and I'm right there, hey, if I call so-and-so, will you talk to him? Actually, I've done it when there's not a line. Call him up. I'll cuss him out or whatever I think that's how I may have called Santino Marella one time. One of the fans said, hey, I got Santino Morella's number. I'll call him up. I didn't know whether it's him or not. He says he to this day swears that I called him and cussed him out and laughed at him for having surgery. I may have, but the point is you'll get that sometimes. And in a lot of cases, you don't have time. You're not in a good mood, or the way that it comes off is a little, same way people sometimes, kids will send you a letter and enclose a self-addressed stamped envelope, and it's a nice handwritten little note. Can you sign my trading card? Okay. I'm not going to fucking, kid, you can go to my website. But then you get people that send you a Xerox copy of a typewritten letter, and they enclose 7 8x10s for you to sign for their collection, and you go, fuck it, thank you for the 7 8x10s, motherfucker, and you throw the letter in the return envelope away because you know what you're getting. So you never know. I don't know what the interaction was, but the point is somebody must have complained somewhere in public, or elsewise he wouldn't have told the entire world that he was rude to 2 dipshits at his wrestling school.